and way that. Oh, 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 wait. The entire crew of the Fevni Interceptor was captured. Barbossa's monkey found the last coin, and Barbossa threatened to kill everyone. Will stepped up. He revealed his true identity. He was Bootstrap's son and threatened to shoot himself, throwing him overboard if Barbossa didn't release Elizabeth. Barbossa, being the slippery pirate he is, agreed to the terms but found a loophole. He didn't kill us, but he marooned Elizabeth and me on the exact same tiny island I was stranded on before. Elizabeth asked how I escaped the last time. I had to tell her the truth. It was just dumb luck. The island used to be a stash for rum runners. I hitched a ride with them. But the runners were gone now since Norrington cracked down on smuggling. My legendary escape was a fluke. Elizabeth was furious. She burned all the rum and the palm trees to create a massive smoke signal. It worked. The Royal Navy spotted the fire and rescued us. Once aboard the Fendauntless Sinti, Elizabeth made a deal. She promised to marry Commodore Norrington if he agreed to go back and save Will. He couldn't say no to his fiancée, so we sailed back to Isla de Morta. We arrived at the cave. I proposed a plan. I would go in alone, trick the pirates into coming out, and then the Navy could ambush them once they were mortal. Norrington agreed, not realizing I was playing my own game. I rode into the cave just as Barbossa was about to slice Will open to break the curse. I stopped him. I told the crew the Royal Navy was waiting outside. I said, if you break the curse now, you'll be mortal and they'll kill you. But if you keep the curse for a bit longer, you can go out there as skeletons, slaughter the Navy, take their ship, foot and break the curse. Barbossa loved the idea. He sent his crew to attack. 2 pirates dressed up in women's clothes to create a distraction, while the rest of the undead army walked along the ocean floor to ambush the Fendauntless. The soldiers were caught off guard and the slaughter began. Norrington realized his ship was under attack and rushed back to defend it. While the battle raged, Elizabeth sneaked onto the island to free Will. I stayed behind to settle the score with Barbossa. We fought. He was good. He drove his sword right through my gut. He thought he had won, but I stepped backward into the moonlight. I turned into a skeleton. While I was negotiating earlier, I had swiped a coin from the chest. We were both immortal. We could have fought forever. So what now, Jackson? We'd be 2 immortals. Meanwhile, Will and Elizabeth took out the remaining pirates in the cave. It was just me and Barbossa left. I pulled my pistol and shot him in the chest. He laughed, thinking I wasted my shot on an immortal man, but at that exact moment Will dropped the last 2 coins with our blood on them. Into the chest, the curse broke. Barbossa looked at the wound, felt the cold for the first time in years, and died. Outside, the rest of the pirate crew turned back into humans. They surrendered immediately to the Navy, despite saving the day. I didn't get a pardon. Norrington marched me straight to the gallows at Port Royal. But just as the floor dropped, Will threw his sword into the wood, giving me a foothold. He fought off the guards and cut me loose. We were cornered, but Elizabeth stood by our side. She told Norrington she loved Will, not him. The Commodore, being a gentleman, decided to let us go. I looked over the rampart and saw